So let's talk about your podcast then.
Sure.
Healthy Careers, it's
Yes.
called. Perfect name for what you do.
Yep.
Why did you start that and how's it been going?
It's been great. It's been our like number one, latchkey, if you will. It has generated tons of business, and I don't know why I didn't do it sooner, to be honest. I think I was just so busy that first year that I was like, I'll get to it, I'll get to it, I'll get to it. And then, of course, once I got it set up, now we're recording 3 to 4 podcasts a week.
Wow.
I've got Stacy also recording. So I've, kind of again let go of that control and let her have the platform as well so that she can have on potential clients and people on her podcast and what she does. And it's been great because we talk to all the people. We get a heartbeat on the market. We can talk better with folks and give them insight to things that I wouldn't have otherwise, even outside of if they become a partner, or a client or not.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
And in quite a short time. When did you launch the podcast?
January. And we're at like 30 something episodes.
Go, Maddie. That is awesome.
Yeah. I'm loving it. And it's a nice break from the day-to-day of recruiting.
Yeah.
Because I love talking to people. That's why I like recruiting. So I would recommend it for sure.
I need to level up my game. We're 3 or 4 episodes a week you're recording?
Yeah, but we're only posting 1 a week. But like right now, like we've got enough.
But you must be
to
banking
fulfill.
a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are. Which
Wow.
is great, because, we take the podcast and then I send out, a Yeti cup with our logo on it to them after and a gift card and a personalized note. And so just doing things too that remind them like, hey, we're in your corner without saying, can we work on your business? Can we work on your open roles?
Right.
So I just hate that type of ask.
Yeah. So interesting. Can you share a little more about how the podcast converts into business?
Yeah. Again, it's not immediate. Sometimes we'll have someone on the podcast and 6 months later, they're like, hey, we have a need. Can you help? And then sometimes I had a podcast guest who asked me to hire for something that's really not my specialty. And I said, I'd love to help, but I don't think that I'm the best person for this. And so then again, you're building trust because you're not just being a yes man. You're not just trying to get business. You're trying to add value. And so, but yeah, then sometimes we have a client that comes or, a podcast guest that comes on and then the next week they're a client because they're like, oh, I didn't realize you did recruiting. We actually have to hire. Can you help? So it's varied, but the engagement and then the high touch follow-up, I think, is what helps to ultimately.
I'm taking notes here, Maddie. Can you say a little more about, so you have the follow-up, you send them, what are you sending them?
So after they're on the podcast, I get like Yeti cups because nobody's going to throw away a Yeti. Everyone knows they're really expensive. So I buy Yeti cups and then I get them engraved with the logo and it says like Healthy Careers podcast member so that they feel, like.
Oh, they're part of like an exclusive.
Yeah. Well,
alumni.
And they are,
Yeah.
like we don't just get someone off the streets to come on the podcast.
Right.
We're targeting leaders and people that have actually done something to share their story. And then I'm sending, like I got a graphic made of just a little bit more about me and what I like to do in my free time. And it's a picture of me fly fishing in Blue Ridge. And we use Yetis when we go fly fishing. So it's like, hey, I don't know what activities you like, but hopefully this helps. And then I put a little gift card in there so that if they do want to use our services, they have some money off of it from being on the podcast as a monetary way of thanking them for their time as well.